Shoot, let's get it.
Taysom Hill obviously was a huge part of their play of the day. What was sort of the challenge to try to get him down and all that?
You just got to make the fits and make the hits. I mean, it's simple. I mean, everybody in the stadium knew who was going to get the ball. We knew who was going to get the ball. We just got to fit it up and tackle. Just point blank.
Did you know that he was going to be that big a part of their game plan?
Absolutely. When you got Mike Thomas out, Jarvis Landry out, and a couple others, we already knew what the game plan was going to be around. It's going to be around 41, 83, 7. And that's just what they came and did. You know what I mean? Ran it down our throat. And that's something that's unacceptable. And we got to know that going into the game. Even the touchdown I had on me, I got to know that too. You know what I mean? Just having high IQ, understand that when he's in the backfield, he's getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something we got to know, we got to understand, and we just got to play it better.
Is that a case of thinking too much? Or why won't, if you know it's coming?
It's just guys making the fits, man. Just knowing what's going on, understanding that we had a down safety. They're running away from him, running to the U. Guys just got to know that and just make the plays, man. That's all it comes down to is just making the plays.
What was that game like? I mean, obviously a lot of back and forth. You guys took the lead in the fourth quarter, all that.
I mean, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But defense, anytime you give up, 39 points, whatever the case may be, you never. It's hard to win in this league giving up that many points, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just one of those games, like, offense still put up the points. Defense got to answer. We got to just be better. Special teams can't be mishandling the ball and stuff like that. So when you have issues like that, it's just too hard to win. You know what I mean? In any game, you can't give up 39 points. Yeah, we got away with one last week, but that's not the case every week. This team's too good. You know what I mean? So defense got to step up.
You've been here when this defense has started slow, turned itself around. What's it going to take to do that again?
It's just getting on the guys, man. It's just no more excuses, There's no more playing around. It's just we got to go to work and we got to iron it out. And if guys don't want to get it done, they'll find somebody else to do it. You know what I mean? So it's just at that point now, it's like, hey, no more excuses. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to practice. We got to get the shit right and we got to fix it because we can't go a season doing that. And I mean, you've seen it happen. 2 years back, we was giving up points and we ended up ironing out and fixing it, and ended up being the top defenses in the league. So it's got to be a turnaround now. There's no excuses.
The run fits that you're talking about, how much of that do you think is a product of still having to iron things out in a new scheme?
I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, guys still learning, but, hey, we didn't have a quarter of the season. We didn't have OTAs. Like I said, it's no more excuses, man. It's either you get the job done or somebody else going to do it. So in my mind, that's where it is right now. This is not a panic thing. This is just real. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no panicking. Guys got to get the job done. You got to execute. And if you don't, you can't play here. And that's just what it is. This organization builds itself on that. We've had examples in the past with the LOB and the OGs and all those guys. We know what it takes. We know how to play this game. Guys just got to execute. You know what I'm saying? And from my end, it's disappointing because I feel like I'm letting down a group of dudes that really set the standard. You know what I mean? And even being here with guys before like KJ or Bobby and stuff like that, there's a standard that you got to live up to, and that's just something we have to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is just a call to defense. What we going to do now? Like, what you going to do? Because it's on us. In my mind, it's on us, period.
Ryan, Tariq got third interception as many games. Just what have you seen out of him?
Man, that boy is it's like watching a Rottweiler pup run around the house and he just bumping into shit because he don't know how big he is. It's like that. You know what I mean? It's just like watching him just do what he do. He just doesn't even understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are so damn special and you don't even know it. And I mean, and I love the way his attitude is. He's just so cool, calm, and collected, not getting the big head. And I mean, he's always looking for that ball. And I mean, teams gonna learn. You keep trying that, man. I mean, he got it 3 times, man. So I'm proud of that kid, and I want him to keep it up. Him and 8, man. I love them both, and we looking forward to them just getting better and better each and every single week. We told them the other week, hey, y'all ain't rookies no more. Y'all clearly shown that y'all can play in this league and at a very high level. So we expecting that from you. So I'm proud of them kids, man, for real.
We've seen it pick out and undercut a couple of crossing routes, but this one was a comeback route. What does it take to make that play that he made?
Just knowing the situation. I mean, they had a tendency that they showed through the past 4 games. Right before the play, literally called it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is about to come right now. And he played it beautifully, played it perfect. Quarterback throwing one, he challenged the play and made it. So, it's one of those things, like I said, when you get tendencies and tips and stuff like that, even with 7 in the backfield, you got to just know what's going to come. You know what I mean? And that's something that we have to learn as a unit, especially with our young guys. And he made that play right there. So hats out to him.
Who pulled it out? Was it the sideline? Or
No, it was me. Definitely, I'm taking the credit on that one. Forget him. But, he made a great play, and I'm proud of that kid.
It's kind of like when you saw number 7, Jason Hill, line up behind center. What was the communication like on the defense, and what was going through everyone's mind when they saw him behind center?
Hey, wow, he's getting the ball. You know what I mean? Like, everybody in the stadium should know he's getting the ball. And I mean, like I said, going back to when they don't have their guys, who are they going to try to get the ball to help them out? Seven's been a playmaker for him for a long time. So it's stuff like that you got to know. Like, all right, they're going to put the ball in his hands, and he made his plays. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something we got to step up and be better on.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Good.